Alrighty. Here we are. Okay, hi friends. I'm Unique. Happy Saturday. We are starting Xianyun Story Quest right now because if I don't, we're gonna be here forever. Please, come on, I have good loading times, please. God, nothing's gonna beat the PS5 loading times, even with my brand new SSD. We're on a new setup, gamers. A completely new one. Oh God, is my controller not even registering? Oh God, I haven't even set up Genshin for this yet. We need controller. There we go. Oh God, my settings are all messed up. Switch, confirm, and cancel right now. Oh God. Settings, controller, switch this. There we go. Okay, at least if I can do that. Okay, we're doing Xianyun Story Quest right now. I'm ignoring everything. We need to get started. To do this story quest, you need to be pretty much done with Shenhe's story quest. And then that's pretty much it. Go to quest. Paimon has a sudden yearning for the quickie stores told by the cloud retainer. Go to Mount Aosong to see this adeptus, with whom you are quite familiar. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so much stuff up. Okay. There is a saying that goes, Adepti come and go without a trace. Green moss grows in stones in the spring breeze. Adepti are hard to find, and their blessings harder still. Just how many went on the pilgrimage to Mount Aosong since ancient times, yet returned empty-handed, none know. But now, the once captivating figure has voluntarily absconded from her abode, looking in direction of Liyue Harbor. She's gonna come join us. I have not looked at Xianyun's demo or anything like that, or nothing. So I truly have no idea. Is there any way to make Genshin run in borderless window mode better? Is it graphics? Okay, was that what I wanted? Oh my god, it is what I wanted. Yes, I can actually tab out.
Since we last saw that illuminated bird. She's always
illuminated bird. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Everything is like all brand new because I'm on a new PC. Oh my god, my frame rate! I have a 4070 Ti Super. If it cannot run Genshin, I don't know what to say. Genshin actually looks a little slightly better. Don't look at my party comp. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna talk to someone new here. Hello.
Here we are, right outside her place.
Hi.
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
I just realized my webcam is wrong. Oh, let's start autoplay while we're here too.
When we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor.
Yes, she sure did.
I thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time
oh my god,
together,
I'm upside down.
She's really not like that at all. We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right?
No. She's like that old Asian mom you get to talk to.
If you really want something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Oh, the new lady. Wow. I don't think we've ever seen her before. Wait, what about this?
Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud
I think that is her. It seems that she could also be a powerful adeptus, though.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special.
Very
As
special.
expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association,
gosh, I almost dropped
right?
everything.
Want to go up to her
I'm
and say
so
hello?
sorry, y'all. I'm messing with setup stuff while I'm here. Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon? You might as well do the setup.
Paimon's job is your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Paimon's totally got this.
Hello.
Ada.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Just say everything in a nice, even tone.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
Yeah, we don't even know who she is. She don't recognize you, girl.
What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Yes, girl, we have no idea who the hell you are. Cloud Retainer? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I just noticed I'm peeking a lot more. I don't know what to do. Let me lower myself. There's a bunch of audio settings I need to fix. I will fix them later.
You're the illuminated bird? But you look human.
Human?
How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities.
She looks like Bayonetta.
As for your
she looks so
confusion,
cool.
one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
I haven't rolled for her yet. I'm actually seriously considering
You're
rolling for her.
indulging now because...
Well,
What would change
one
your
has made
mind?
plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or...
Well, Paimon. It feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. Paimon brought gifts for you, girl.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules
Yes,
of etiquette after all.
we have primo gems.
Most commendable.
The Cloud Retainer tries but fails to look indifferent as Paimon begrudgingly takes some stuff.
This is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts.
She
On the
talks
contrary,
exactly
It
the
is
same.
a gesture that one values above all else.
You need to talk like a
So long
human,
as you've shown
girl.
proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
I need to find out, how does she have a vision?
Kinda
Because she
makes
has a
Paimon
vision on
feel a
herself,
little
right?
guilty for trying to keep them for herself.
Cloud Retainer says
Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
she was supposed to visit her disciples.
Right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
Yes,
It's
those
also been
two.
a while since we last saw them.
The
Maybe
Cryo
we can
sisters.
come too.
I mean, they're not sisters,
One
but you
planned
know
to
what I
extend
mean.
the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
Whoever Cloud Retainer's
However,
voice actresses
one
must
would
be so
first
happy
inquire as to
to
the
be
reason
able
behind your visit
to
here.
voice more.
You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at
Yes,
it?
your long, super
Is that so?
verbose stories.
If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Uehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Sounds great! Then let's all
I'm
go
sorry,
to
y'all. I don't know
Liyue
what to do
Harbor.
with this microphone. It was supposed to be low profile, but the way I have it now is not low profile at all. 1,000 moonlit waves. I hope I titled the quest right.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe
Yeah.
has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return
Oh, that
for the
sounds so
foreseeable
mean.
future.
She shouldn't say it like that.
Did they think one was so easy?
Or maybe they just really don't want to talk
One
to her.
shall
It's like a
investigate
mother.
everything with one's own
A
eyes
mother.
and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
Literally, it's like a
Once
mother
there
talking.
was-
It's like two daughters trying to talk to a mother. Oh, girl. Yeah, I have not done anything in this game, clearly. Imagine doing content. I will do the freaking Chenyu Vale in one stream. We're gonna do the world quest on stream eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. The Lantern Rite I need to absolutely cover though, and I wanted time to do Xianyun Story Quest because I think the Lantern Rite is... It's supposed to start soon. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to just set it to Cloud Retainer's weapon. I'm like trying to get rid of these exclamation marks as we go. Child, don't die. Oh god.
We're almost at Wihtout Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
Incredibly shocked.
Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before.
She's gone?
Wait,
Uh-oh.
where did she go?
What is she doing? She's back there. Oh,
Why are you just standing there, Cloud
that's
Retainer?
funny. She looks
Quietly
so
now.
much so
One shall
good.
stay
She looks
here.
so good.
You two can go and meet with her.
With her, Ganyu?
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything
Oh,
to
is she
attend
that
to one's
scared
visit.
of you? Oh wait, no.
One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for
Oh,
lost time.
you don't want to interrupt her.
One does
Okay.
not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Okay, we need to not
Fair enough,
alert her.
Makes sense. All right, then we'll just pass on your regards and.
Then why did you come here? I guess you just wanted to see the
Cloud
Ganyu was
Retainer?
infected. Oh, we got caught. Huh? Immediately caught. Whoopsie.
Oh,
Busted.
Is that lady someone? She is indeed.
Oh, I'm
sorry,
auto-advancing, I'm
Huixin.
sorry.
But could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my
Ganyu looks
schedule
so
today is
freaking
quite
good.
full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
No, don't work at.
Oh,
She literally
not to
just said
worry,
not
Miss
to work.
Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some
Awkward.
time since I last saw you in this form.
Literally, she doesn't want to
You
work
are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted
One
with
is
this
not.
Cloud
You
Retainer.
need to
of
talk
whom
more
you speak.
human.
One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
With the way you're talking, no way. Ganyu's just like
Seems she's not
just not
buying
buying it at all.
That was but a simple test.
She's
One
trying so
did
hard
not
to
expect
maintain
you to be able to
composure.
recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Yeah. Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
Yeah.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a
I
visit
don't
while
know
in
how
the
important
area.
that is.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
Yes. She has
uh,
very, very important things to
Retainer's right.
attend to right
We've
now.
still got something super important to do, so we can't
Yes.
stay here
Oh
for
my
too
gosh,
long
Paimon.
today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
I know.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work.
Yes.
A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait
What
until
is
you
she
find
not
yourself
occupied,
less
though?
occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. Ah, it
Yes.
still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were
Aw.
young, you oft
She
begged
sounds like
one
a
to
proud
cuddle you to
mother.
sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Embarrassing stories and all.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
Oh, here she goes.
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Sure. You discussed some of your recent adventures with Ganyu, probably about Fontaine.
You've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at Wihtout Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
Miss
But
Cloud
if you
Retainer.
plan to
Oh, that
continue
wasn't caught
appearing
in
in this form,
the
don't
voice.
you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Yeah, that would
A
be very
human
funny.
name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering
She's
the
so
sheer
proud of
extent
herself.
of one's renown,
Once renowned.
Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything.
She is
Wait.
very famous. I just wonder, how did she get that animal vision?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
This back window of her outfit is crazy.
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An Adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her
So you're
carefree and
basically
spontaneous
calling yourself
nature.
Cloud Retainer.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
No, the whole point of that is to say that
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
that's so funny.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Of course.
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than
The bird
average
brain.
size?
Not exactly.
Paimon.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is
She's
said
quiet
that
about
once,
it.
a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no
Hello,
choice,
Hans.
many people left their
Haas.
homes.
I can't even say your full name.
While
I'm
others
losing my
spent
mind.
day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began
Sorry,
to
I'm
spread
messing
through
with
the
stuff on
land.
OBS.
If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today. The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds. Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Aww.
That's incredible!
That was. I wish they'd made a
Mortal
cutscene out of that
records add
story, actually.
embellishments to
Like,
dramatize past events.
traumatized.
One did merely what one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe?
Oh, time to look for
One
the
has
other
heard that she
daughter.
procured a job recently.
I
Have
wonder
you any
what job
thoughts on her
that is. I
workplace?
actually don't know
And
either.
what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration?
Oh, and her
Moreover,
pay?
Does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
Hopefully she'll be
That
here for
Is
Lantern
a lot
Rite.
of questions.
She's a concerned
There
mom.
is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally.
Is she
Wanmin
a
Restaurant's
mercenary?
business has been booming
She's
recently.
working?
So with Chef
She's
Mao
working
being
at
swamped with
Wanmin
customers,
Restaurant.
and Shangling still off and
Really
out in search
now?
of new recipes, I introduced
I'm-
Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Oh, not the...
I see.
Hopefully they're not
Most
treating her
excellent
awfully.
indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
She sounds so arrogant at
Now,
herself. I love to
It is
hear
almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person
In
and see how
person.
Shenhe is doing.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
That can
Can
wait.
that wait until after we've eaten?
Yeah.
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
Of course, Cloud Retainer.
The way they kind of
Please, take
revealed
care.
Xianyun is kind of
Traveler,
like...
Paimon,
I kind
I'll
of
see
wish
you
they
some other
did more of
time.
a surprise. Like they built up to it, where she like transformed on screen or something. You know, in the
Paimon
middle
was
of
pretty
battle?
quick on the uptake there, don't
That
you
would have
think?
been cool.
As soon as you mentioned important business
Y'all,
to
I'm
attend
sorry. I don't
Paimon
know what...
realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
That is definitely right.
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Rex Lapis.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
This is what happens when you gas her up. Y'all, I'm sorry. I need to clear out these notifications. My Primo Gems! I need to get all of this cleared out because these exclamation marks make me so angry. There's so many because I'm on a new PC. Go away. Change name card. What name card did I get? Wait, what name card did I get? Name card style. Wait, how did I get this? Access name card. It's just now in the game. Oh my god, y'all, even the shop reset. I'm not getting Ganyu or Shenhe's outfits. I will be getting these though. Okay, that's a little bit less bad. We're gonna have to make do with that for now. I need to actually... Shenhe working at the restaurant is so silly. I'm screaming.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh my gosh, leave her alone.
I'm
What's
far
wrong
more
with
interested
y'all?
in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
Ask who?
No.
Hello?
I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
What
I'm
can I
sorry,
get
y'all.
for
I'm
you
messing
today?
with the audio a bit.
Greetings,
Hello?
miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
Oh no.
What would you like to order?
She's so serious.
2 servings of more meat to go.
Just
Good
to go.
chat. Bye.
She's just so cold to them. But that's just her personality, though.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while.
Why is it every single time
May I
I get
take your order?
streaming Genshin, I get harassed by
Welcome
bot
us as
accounts?
guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity
Wait, Shenhe
with
isn't
such
supposed to
ease?
know? Oh.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter
That's
what
right,
form you
Shenhe's
take.
just a mortal. A mortal.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
Yes.
And check out the great food, too.
Of course.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very
I still
long.
can't believe she went from being an Adeptus
Well,
trainee
if it
to
isn't
now
the
just
traveler in
working at a
Paimon.
restaurant.
Are you here for Shenhe?
Where's Xiangling?
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now.
Where's
Go
Xiangling,
ahead,
huh?
sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
A concerned mom story quest. I love this. Sit and chat in the back. Where's Xiangling? Chop suey. No, oh my gosh, I've been hearing that chop suey line for 3 years now. We're about to hit 4.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
Has it?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Very
like you've been
strange
making
people.
progress.
We're probably talking
So
about the
by
men who are creeping on her.
Dealing with them, you mean...
Kicking their ass
First,
out.
I try to talk sense into them. If
Oh.
that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence.
Oh girl,
At this
you
point,
are...
they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Yeah, nobody would want to mess with you.
How should Paimon put this?
It sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
Of course she
And
says
you,
that.
Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company
She's
to be
alone.
lacking.
She's trying to say that she's
I
all
see.
alone up there. She's sad
Just
and
as
alone.
expected of
Aw.
Master.
She misses you two a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Aww.
Oh, you did? Do
She's-
make note of such
I love
matters
the
in
way
your letters in the
she
future.
keeps her
There's hardly
composure.
a need to keep one in suspense.
Attempts to anyway.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
She seems happy. I
By
think.
the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance
Of
to visit
course.
Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied.
Ganyu told us
Preoccupied
the
with her
story of
work.
Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I'm so sorry that my game looks so bright like this. I don't know what I did.
I see. In that case,
That's not
allow me
Genshin,
to also
that's like
share
my
a story about
graphics
Master's
card.
past.
Oh?
Huh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
It's pretty reasonable.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest.
Yeah, because she's a
In
bird.
response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted,
What was that device,
only
huh?
to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
She's a very good tinkerer.
What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it
A
called again?
bike? Imagine this
An
bird just riding a
electro-powered
bike.
bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and
49?
crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he
sounds
might
so
best me in a
arrogant.
contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
She sounds
Alas,
so.
the
I
one
love her
flaw of my
confident energy
mechanism
so
lay in
much.
its
We
weakness
could hear, I
against
could hear
mountainous
Collaborator talk all
terrain.
day, actually.
One was thwarted mere seconds from victory when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of
Oh
events.
wait,
Anyway,
one was thwarted?
go on,
Oh
Shenhe.
no.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Oh, she finished it for you? Oh, whoops.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another
fossils.
contest.
I
What
forgot
is
to
a
call
race
them
without
that.
spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
She's been very
Lonely?
lonely.
At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and
Yeah, I
nights.
know that. We all
It's a
know.
most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
She misses the days when everyone was about.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
Mhm.
Paimon's just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud
That's a real good
Retainer?
question, isn't it?
To me, they are both Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Aw.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time.
She's
One would
She's
almost
busy
question
trying to
the
live her own
sincerity
life.
of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a
Oh
single
my gosh,
ideal.
look how long her dialogue
Eschew all
is.
action and abide by no
Oh,
rule.
here she
One
goes.
does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit. Yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her
Yeah,
disciple?
here
and it's
she
as if
goes.
her ego was about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Oh, it might be time for Shenhe to go.
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
Yeah, I think there's too many people around now.
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright,
Yeah.
good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mhm.
The lunch rush.
I'll try my best.
I was just left the lunch rush earlier on my way over here. As more and more guests trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
So is the food to your taste?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
You really
The
like food
dishes
that
here
much? huh?
demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
Aw. Yeah, maybe.
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here?
They're full.
My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Old woman, she looks like an old version of.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to
just
share
a
a
lot of
table.
NPCs.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I guess I don't mind.
Great! Thanks so much.
What's so
My
significant
name
about
is
y'all
Xianyun,
two, huh?
And this is my granny, Yuendai.
Do you happen to recognize a cloud retainer?
Granny?
Old woman.
Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit
Wait.
surprised. She looks so young.
Does she really look that young?
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
Do you recognize her? Uh-oh. Hello?
Granny?
This is
Why
awkward.
don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
Do you recognize her, Yondai?
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms.
What?
They always pop up
Who
out of the
is
ground
this?
after
Hello?
a rainstorm.
Are you a bird lady?
No, not this again.
What? Who
Granny,
is
there's
she?
no braised earthworms on the menu.
Is she good?
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds
No.
weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
I'm screaming. What is going on here?
Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad
Oh,
dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the
dementia.
time.
Oh no.
She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I
Oh
even
my
have to remind her who
God.
I am every morning.
Where are your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
She doesn't remember. Oh.
Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times,
Dementia. That
but you
is
just gotta make the best of the
hard-
life you've got.
heartbreaking. Almost. It's a lot to cope with.
You're really tough
Especially
for your
for
age, kid.
Child.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things.
Oh no.
Wait, what was that really important
My gosh,
thing
memories
again?
are So important
I
to me.
remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told
How
me
do you,
about
why
it
do you remember
before?
that now? I guess since you
It
saw
was
Cloud
just a
Retainer.
dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times.
I wonder if it is Cloud
But
Retainer.
just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Oh my.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Probably. Hello, why is Genshin not advancing?
Unlikely.
That was
Her
weird.
eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees
That would
no
be
signs
super
of
scary if she
possession.
was actually possessed.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept?
Expert.
Am I not an expert?
An adept.
You're right.
You're
Paimon
very
almost forgot
adept.
You're the expert.
Just like Zhongli being a
Do you still
contractor.
remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she
Yourself?
looked rather like me. But not
I
as
just
am
realized that her
now.
pearls are textured on
My
her outfit
younger
and they're not
self.
actually like
A younger
separate.
version of Granny?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
How are you gonna help
Are you
her?
sure? So, what are your names?
Paimon's Paimon.
I'm
Just
unique.
Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but...
Paying you back? I mean, we haven't
do you
even
want us
done
to pay you
anything
back?
yet.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting sleepy.
Miss
I'm
Xianyun,
crashing for my copy.
What exactly can we do to help out this Granny? All we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will
But
likely return.
yeah, memories are so meaningful
Sounds like
to
a
me.
plan. So, Granny,
Like,
do you
they really
remember
are.
which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above,
The girl that is
the
not
earth
answering our
below,
question.
the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain
I
streams.
have no idea what you're saying, but good.
Okay, taking that as a no.
I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of
She
people
used
from
to
a
be a
disaster.
fighter?
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
A martial arts heroine?
Oh, like Xing
Shinto
Chu.
knows
I guess
tons
we're gonna
about
go
Liyue
talk to
chivalric
him.
Traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already? But I'm
You can
still
have our
hungry.
food, girl.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want,
She sounds
I'll
like
just
she
get a
could be
few
Diona's
different
voice
things.
actress
It
almost.
seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Who?
Street word rambler?
Oh, Madam
Bing!
Bing! Oh, the
Precisely.
old women are
Let us
talking
meet
to
at
each
Yujing
other.
Terrace once you are ready.
It's still so funny to me that Madam Ping makes herself an old lady.
Where are you going, Granny? Don't you like the food?
Fresh milk. I need to buy you
No,
some
no, you
fresh
don't, girl.
milk.
I'm gonna go sit
No.
down.
Why?
You need to drink milk before eating, or the spicy food will make you cry. Hush, little one. Don't cry.
Granny, you're forgetting things again.
She can eat
I'm
spicy
not a little
food now.
baby anymore. I can eat spicy food now. Even
Oh
the
my
super
gosh, I had
spicy
spicy
dishes,
food
like
the other
their
day with
fish stew.
swings. I was
can eat
not.
2
I
whole
was
bowls,
going through
no
it.
problem.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. My darling granddaughter is all grown up.
Aw. Like I feel so bad. Like that is such a rough like situation to deal with though with family. Give me my gems. I know you have to go claim them from Catherine, but unfortunately you have to go all the way to the Adventurers Guild to do that. Actually, are we right next to it? Oh, Prophet, hello. I can fix that. I know exactly what I need to fix that. Let's do Prophet. Thank you so much. This is exactly why I needed audio. Also, welcome to Stripstram. I can fix this. I know exactly what to do about fixing this.
By which I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Where can I mess with it?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
I need not that. How do I set you up to be? Is it filters? No. Is it properties? I can fix this. I know exactly. I just need to find it. They change it every other minute in OBS. Is it? I need to set you to mono. Done. It should be good now.
Where I'm from.
Where I'm
we
from.
Don't keep moving,
we don't keep moving. We
death.
freeze to death.
Literally.
But yeah, that should be immediately better. Yeah, it's just they change OBS on me every single time, so I don't remember anymore. Wait, I was gonna talk to Catherine to get my. Oh my gosh. Here, I have the load times for this now. Look how fast my load times are. But yes, happy Saturday, Prophet. Thank you. There's still some little kinks in my little messed up things with my OBS that I need to fix, and that is indeed one of them. And yeah, it should be a lot better now. The quality I'm hoping is also a little bit better on stream. I would hope so with my setup. Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna make it with my stamina. You have done the civic duty, and I appreciate that. We are doing the hot lady story quest. She is literally mother, but now we're talking to Xingqiu.
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Xingqiu! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about
Wait, I
something.
think I might have seen this on Twitter. I hope I didn't. You explained the situation to Xingqiu.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
Anything's helpful
I can't
though.
pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great
Nameless.
drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name. All they
know
knew
her name.
was that
But
she
50
always
years ago,
acted
that
alone.
matches up with the age.
Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng.
An
They were
exorcist,
well-matched in
huh?
more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Wait a minute.
After the drought ended,
Isn't
the heroine
Xianyun
and
an
the
exorcist?
left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments.
Excuse me? Xingqiu, that was very quite detailed recounting. I see a very big parallel here between you and Chongyun. They left the public and began living a life in the mountains, huh?
The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life.
I don't know.
is
I
not
don't
too
know.
dissimilar
I think
from
it's
Miss
kind of very
Yuenbai.
interesting that they brought
I hope
Xingqiu to
that's
talk
somewhat
about that.
Thanks a lot, Xingqiu. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
I'm just saying,
It's
you and
nothing at
Xianyun
all.
going something
Just
going
something I
on.
came
Are
across
y'all
while
gonna
reading.
scuttle off to the mountains
I
too?
did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Xingqiu, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of three
Oh,
places.
we gotta go to these 3 dumps.
Wangshu Inn,
Wangshu Inn.
the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thanks.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character,
you know, this book you just
she
happen to
may
be
just
thinking
be
about
able
for
to
the
help
past
me put
couple
the
of who
pieces
knows how
together.
long.
It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after
Are you
retiring
getting
from the
inspired by
public
that
eye.
book, Xingqiu?
But no one ever saw or heard
I'm telling
from the
you,
nameless
this
heroine
is me
again.
putting my tinfoil hat on.
There were even rumors that she became extremely ill.
She is
I've
in
never
fact
understood
ill.
why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
It's a Genshin story quest. Of course, there's gonna be something
A
big.
nameless heroine, a life of seclusion? Wait, why does the story sound super
Wait,
familiar?
familiar?
Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too! Xingqiu, are
Y'all
droughts
need to
super
get some
common in
water
Liyue
over here or
something?
something.
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them. Like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of
50
the
years
worst
ago,
we've
just
had
like
in the
with
last several
What's-Her-Face.
centuries. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land
Yeah,
in
you mean
ancient
the
times.
Archon War?
They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti
Oh, like
could hope
the
to dispel the
freaking
ruin and
when
devastation.
Xiao lost all of his friends.
Do you have any other questions?
We are good. You gave such a long-winded explanation,
And the
King.
others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great
Are we
hero
really
who saved
sure that
many
it's her,
people.
though?
So anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
We're not even really sure if it's her. Oh, Xingqiu's still here.
Time erases everything. Even
Oh,
the greatest of
Prophet.
heroes will have their legacy reduced to the small fraction of their deeds
I
that were
wouldn't really
committed to
worry.
paper.
I mean, if you
But I
can't
think
find
the magic
stuff,
of
then I
chivalric
guess it's
novels
just
lies in the
gone.
way you
Really,
can
is
catch
kind of the
glimpses
thing.
of a
Like,
noble
it's
soul
a
from a few mere paragraphs.
my gosh, Xingqiu. But yeah, I would, it kind of is it is what it is kind of deal. If you just can't find it after doing one big search, then it is what it is. But if there's still plenty of places for you to look, then of course, then the packing, you have to forge ahead and keep packing. Ugh. I hate the thought of packing and doing all that stuff. I did a lot of cable management for this setup this time around, and I hated every moment of it. The thought of going down here to mess with
I have
cables
recorded
makes
the
me
tune
sick
that you
now.
requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
What the hell is this
Thank
thing?
you.
Madam Pig! Madam Pig, when are you gonna get a hot lady form?
Straight word, Ping.
Ping.
What has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet
Did you just want to be an old woman?
you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford
no,
a
you want to
comfortable
come
life
over
in
and
the
live
harbor,
here?
Not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
It does not require
Just go
as
chill
much
in
as you
her
may
teapot.
think. Still, do you mean that...
She's really considering moving here.
What are you two talking
Y'all should just be roommates.
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us.
I just realized it's nighttime now. The cutscenes have been going on for that long. Shiryu and Yundai have arrived at the scene. Paimon relays Xingqiu's story.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Girl, that teapot is cracked!
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless
Oh no,
heroine
she
eventually
wandered
fell in
off.
love
The
with
way
an
she wandered
exorcist from Mount
off.
Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Oh, we should probably pay a visit to 3 places mentioned in the books.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's
Is she gonna
returned
be
to a
okay
familiar
walking
place.
over there though?
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature.
Madam Ping and old women.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among
I wonder if
friends.
Madam Ping would recognize her.
Thank you.
I guess not. Let's just rest here.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you.
A secret?
Let's go talk over there.
Oh? My gosh, I am so full on stuff. Kids' secrets, little children. I think it'll be fine, Prophet. I think it will be okay. Also, yeah, replacing stuff is probably a pain in the ass, but maybe it really is in your
You can
storage.
taste the sweetness of the dew?
It's just a feeling. The sensation of stepping out into the mountains.
You know, the
on a
humans have
cool
really good
morning,
memory with their taste.
gazing upon the small
Like,
droplets of
that's one
water
of our best
hanging
senses
from
is
the
taste.
leaves, and feeling the sweet stream
So it might
of
actually boot
water
drive,
soothe a parched
boot
throat
jumpstart
with
her
every
memory a bit
swallow.
there.
It's a sense of calm and serenity, one that stretches on and on.
I wonder if the hairpin on the back of her
until
head is
days
significant. I've been
become
recognizing it for a while.
Weeks become years.
Like, I really wonder if that head pin of hers, like, I don't know how unique that thing is, but it looks really, really unique to me. Where's the girl? Oh my gosh, I went the complete wrong way because I got distracted by the flowers. It's so bright and brilliant. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's a story quest that I'm noticing it more.
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
No, not me, definitely not me.
How about that?
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xianyun here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an Adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all, girl.
One time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
Also, hello, Abby. I'm sorry. I have when I have two streams open at the same time, looking at YouTube chat and Twitch chat is a lot. It's a
I
lot.
was already back in my bed, and my fever
So
was
she
gone.
helped.
I really wanted to thank her.
Was
but
it
I
the same
too sleepy
Cloud
to stay
Retainer?
awake, so I never got the chance.
He doesn't seem to recognize.
So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
I think it's her.
Pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white.
Wait,
and black
oh,
and
they're calling
brown.
Cloud Retainer blue and
Have
white.
you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird.
Grandpa.
Was it really just a dream?
But can an
then?
exorcist really become
well,
a crane?
Even if it was just in my head, it
No.
doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny
Maybe
recover
it's some
her
type
memories.
of illusion deal.
I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Alright, let's go to the Wangshu Inn to hopefully kickstart this lady's memory. Oh, immediately thrown into a cutscene.
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
I'm surprised she's not tired from the walk. Like, I thought that was the whole point when we first met her.
Yes. The fish here is very delicious.
Show me my
And
boyfriend.
If you look out into
That's
the
how I
distance,
feel, Prophet.
can
I'm just like,
always
where is
spot a
Xiao? We're
bird
already
that's been
here. He
left
has to be
behind by
here.
its
He
flock.
has to.
I
He
believe
absolutely has to be
used
here.
to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot
I think I'm gonna
of
try to
time
put
looking
Twitch
out
chat
that window.
up above my webcam
room
eventually. I've been
was it
thinking about it.
again?
I think I'm gonna do it.
Let me look.
I'll come with.
Xiao? I'm waiting for him. I know he's here. I know he's
Having
here.
some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh?
He's up there, isn't he? He's up there, up top. Oh, he's right next to me. Xiao. The I have almond tofu. I'm telling you, the moment he caught wind that Ether was here, he just pulled up immediately. He is so in love with the traveler.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say I sensed your presence. Oh my gosh, if he said that, it would have been over for me. He probably sensed Cloud Retainer.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot.
Of course I'm
suppose there's
here.
no cause for concern.
You should be
It's been a
concerned
while,
because I'm
Cloud
here.
I see you have returned to your previous form.
So you met her in this form before.
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the
She was in the
Archon War.
Archon War as well then.
Wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
The glory of one's newest invention, the Big Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism.
What is
Hands
this?
up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
She looks like she's doing Navia's ult. Are you kidding me? What is this? Oh my gosh, imagine if Xianyun's ults work just like Navia's, just boom. Another patch with a gun ult.
An impressive imitation.
Wait, is it actually?
Paimon knows her all
Is
too
that
well.
actually it?
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its
So
peak
she was
after
good at
Guizhong's
fighting.
death.
Aw.
The Cloud Retainer who fought beside
Oh my
me
gosh,
in
dude,
those
I kind of
devastating
forget
battles
that.
was taciturn and solemn.
Guizhong
Only
freaking
speaking when
died.
she had to activate her sigils.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
She wanted to just live
Once
in...
one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a
Yeah, a
shape?
lot of the Adepti no longer
When
wanted to
dwelling
deal with the
between
mortals.
mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form.
Xiao!
Although I do believe
Xiao
there
makes me
was
so
an
happy.
occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to
For the
don
purpose
her
of
human
what?
form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
Of what now?
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
I don't know, you love talking about bygone matters a lot, girl.
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now. Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
Of course,
However,
Xiao,
given
as
that you are traveling with
always.
Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good
I've
hands.
seen some very good fan art. Good. Oh, he just farted away. Goodbye.
I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my
Wait,
illness.
I thought you had Alzheimer's. What do you mean
So
recuperate?
what she just said was true. You did fall ill. Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but
Do we need to go to
but I
Baiju
can't
or
even
something?
remember the
Actually,
name of
Baiju
my
probably wouldn't even be that
illness.
helpful.
The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for
No
it.
cure.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds
Oh my
outside
god,
the
girl,
window.
what happened?
It was a solemn sight.
I wonder if she got
I
absolutely
remember
injured in
crying,
battle or something.
But I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant.
Oh, this
Upon
is the
hearing
Exorcist.
of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the
Wait, he's
pills
just
were
a merchant.
concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery.
Yes.
My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
Anyway. The dementia you're suffering from now, might it be your illness from all the way back then?
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just
I don't like that
relapse of
merchant
what
though. How did
happened
he get
all those years
Adepti
ago?
blood? That doesn't sit well
And
with
it was
me
all thanks to the
at all.
pills that you managed to keep
Like
the
it
symptoms
really
in
doesn't
check?
sit well with me.
Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
No, girl, we have two other places to go
You're
to
not useless.
to jog your memory.
You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated.
No, I don't think that was
That's
the grandpa. That I think she
The
really was
recovery
right
of a
with saying that was
person's
just some
memories is a
random merchant.
gradual
I just
process.
wonder.
Finding pieces of one's past is
Who that
always superior
merchant
to not
was.
finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Next location.
Also, yes, I did post in the Discord. Don't look at me.
Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start?
Just start somewhere high up.
Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first.
Houses?
After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
I don't like that. Okay, anyway, Look for clues in northern Xianyun Karst. Oh my god, there's so many abandoned... Wait, isn't this the village Beidou? This is Beidou's village. I don't think we're gonna find out anything here. But yeah, this was Beidou's abandoned village. I remember from her hangout event where she was like, oh yeah, we were freaking poor. We were doing so well, and then I screwed over my village, and they kicked me out as a little girl. Or something like that happened. I don't remember the whole thing. No, they put the blame on her, is what happened. They put the blame on Beidou. I remember now. Even though she was a little girl. Oh, shoot. What is this? Hello? I don't have Venti right now. Don't look at my damage. I'm a lore player. Oh my god.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Now you shall perish. Okay, let me get... Oh, I'm in a cutscene.
Do you remember anything about this place?
But yeah, this was Beidou's village.
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before, but I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
But obviously, considering that Beidou's way younger than this lady,
There are still plenty of
this
other
must be when the
places we
village
can
was
check.
doing okay.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly...
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I want... Actually, yeah, I know who I want. You in my party.
You called?
Yes, I did call. And... Where is he? You.
Want me to come along?
Go on.
Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna be able to get up there. Can I just glide from here? I'm gonna just glide. I know the other way might be shorter, but I just want to glide.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
My gosh. I just want to say, Liyue exploration was so wild. Like, this quest here to solve this puzzle was crazy. Absolutely insane. I was super hardcore with Liyue and Inazuma exploration. I fell off starting with Sumeru, but let me tell you, exploration in Liyue was so much. It's raining. It's raining, raining. Oh yeah. Oh no DMCA, no DMCA.
Why don't we take a break over there?
This place... It's...
What?
Did
You
you remember
recognize
something,
this place?
I remember.
I did interrupt the granny, it's fine.
Shuyu. This is where your father was born.
What?
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
Who is that?
I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling.
Oh my
to
gosh,
my
there's like
knees,
cracks in the walls. I
reciting a
hate this.
prayer
It must have been
over and
terrifying.
over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
For what did you sin?
Sin? Oh.
What did she do?
Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my
I love
strength
how the rain stopped
until
as
the
soon as
sun
that
finally
flashback
rose
ended.
again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest.
I wonder what beings
and
in the
wept
fog they're
tears
talking
of
about. Could it
joy.
be abyssal
It was
beasts?
the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy. And so
Aw.
are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I
She
love
really
you
is starting to
both
remember
so
more.
much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why?
What did you do, girl?
What did I do?
I wonder what if it was the fact that she drank Adeptus blood, or
always be the person
well, no,
I
she
love
ended up
more than
injured at
anything.
one point.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. You and I, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top.
Oh, she's gonna carry like a backpack?
Such lightness of weight.
She's that strong.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end.
Oh
do they
my god,
not?
don't say that when I'm having
First,
back
you lose
pain
your
for the past
memory,
3 days.
Then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
Aw.
My only wish
Zhongli
is to
calls
depart
that
this world
erosion.
with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
My gosh, what a long cutscene. A bit of extra die. Have a nice lurk, Prophet. I think my favorite part of this quest was getting to see Xiao again, but I guess that's very obvious, isn't it? That of course is gonna be my favorite part.
Follow the wind.
Follow the wind. I need to level up my Kazuha. I've been trying, y'all. I've been fighting the Magu Kenki. I forgot what I'm missing. I'm missing something to ascend him. Wait, I can't ascend him! Why haven't I ascended him? Level 70 Kazuha, finally.
Rise high out in the open.
And let me level him up to... See, this is what happens when I'm a casual player now. I just don't level my characters. There we go, now he's level 70. Look at that. And he unlocked his next talent, finally. He was missing one talent this entire time. All these years.
Here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I
You lived here?
before? When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Wendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you two.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out.
What else can we
Just you
do
wait.
next?
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh?
What?
That way.
Wait, what?
What's that mountain?
That's Cloud Retainer's domain.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount
Yeah, we
Outsong?
went full circle.
Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong.
Yeah,
Mount
Cloud Retainer's
Outsong.
home.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and
Oh my
dizzy.
god, what's going on?
What is wrong with me?
Cloud, Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But
Is she
Fret not,
remembering
all
something
will
as
be
well?
You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently
When did she have
resides
the
at
time to
Mount
prepare
Elson.
that?
Wait, really? When did you do
Yeah.
that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
I love how she brushed us off. She was like, look, I just did it. I'm so good. Hey, whoever put this air current here very conveniently during the story quest is a genius. You are literally a genius. I was so prepared to teleport over there, but they just put air currents there. That is so smart. Mount Elson. All right, show me the cutscene.
Come on, just tell Paimon already. What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
What?
Oh, is it another invention of yours?
But how did she know?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
What an interesting mechanism.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all
Yeah.
along, why did you keep it to yourself?
Why
until
did
just
she keep it to
now?
herself?
We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism.
A what?
One
You mean
secured
music?
such a tune from Streetward Rambler.
Or like...
Only with her
Oh,
melodies
she
can
sang to
the
the
mechanism
thing?
reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you and I, is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already
Oh.
succumbed to the depths of reverie.
So she's already in there.
Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Hopefully she'll figure something out there.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
Is that the husband?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
He's old now.
Please. Please, no.
Wait, so what did that potion do?
Have you forgotten?
Is that her talking to herself?
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew.
It's her younger self.
Perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and
So
earth.
what is happening?
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
What could have happened?
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar. Granny!
The girl, tell us everything that happened.
Granny, are you okay?
She like
Cloud
ran into her.
Retainer.
Yeah, it's her. Wait, so Xianyun really
Your
recognized
memories have
her?
returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here.
What? Oh, she's crying.
Here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
Just who is this lady?
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on.
What happened,
Sure,
girl?
Everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake.
What did she do?
One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
You were a crane?
I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience.
What?
The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became
Just a
aware of my
random crane
existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
10 years ago,
That's
like
right.
Persona 3.
Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel
did
the
you
land
save your
like
granddaughter?
she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Well, you're human now, so what are you?
So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was
I hear
human,
Xiao
he
singing in
had
the
spent his
background.
entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad
I
for this lady.
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense.
I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
In the rain? No, I think that's just the effects.
I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
The nameless heroine. Oh, that's why she was a nameless
But that
heroine.
was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the
if that
same
merchant
time.
really was an
If
adeptus
it
like
weren't for
Prophet
those
said
soul
earlier.
revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Tea
too.
pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
It was her.
Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
She was secretly helping.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded.
Aww.
Would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game.
Tsundere, I can see the commentator is the actual
Tsundere.
Tsundere.
Ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time.
No,
Just
her
the
own
truth
cranes.
most evident.
Cloud
One
Retainer has
always
many daughters.
recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount
Oh,
the
do we got a
rest of the
cutscene?
tale.
Cutscene? Cutscene? Is it? Come on. And you know you want. Oh my gosh, we're in a domain. Oh, follow the memories to.
One was
We're playing as her.
furious
Noblesse oblige, of course.
Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Oh, she was angry. I love this domain, by the way. This is so beautiful. Wangshu Inn. Oh, can I fly? Oh, I was gonna try to fly as
In
Xianyun.
truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner.
Misgivings.
As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side.
She's such a protective
Unwilling
mom.
to
That's basically all
begrudge
I've gotten
someone
from
of
this
such
quest. Is that
character,
Xianyun is the
one
best
decided
mom.
to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring
Literally
though they
mother-in-law
may have
moment.
been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, After much contemplation, one eventually
You
decided
disguised
to perform
yourself.
the deed
You know, I
oneself.
didn't realize it could be her
One
because
took great care
you
to alter
disguised as a.
one's features
Look at that
and select the
mustache.
appropriate
I was about
attire.
to say.
Only after
made herself-
meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for
Oh
Wang
my
Shu
God.
Inn.
This
As one
looks so
expected,
silly.
you were most
I'm
ignorant
losing
of
my
one's true
mind.
identity. You showed not even the slightest
I
inkling
cannot
of
believe this.
recognition. One
The
was
mustache.
quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
I was so prepared to make it to fly as Xianyun. I was so ready, but I guess no, we're just gonna walk by. Oh, here we go!
Skyward!
Oh my gosh! Whee! Okay, that actually is really fun. Look, she's literally like Bayonetta, double jump and everything.
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh wait, oh my god, I fell off! Wait, get back up there, get back up there.
Skyward! Nevertheless,
Ooh, give me
I
that
will speak
chest.
to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so
I'm
easily forget the
flabbergasted.
consequences
Oh,
of
the
consuming
barrier.
medicine infused with adepto blood.
Oh,
Proclivity
that's
to
why they were
attract
getting
monsters is
chased.
Hardly that complicated of a concept to remember.
Oh.
To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness. and
Wait.
heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the
So
fog,
she saved
all of
her.
you would have been lost during the night.
So the barrier was about to break. Look at that crack on there, right? And Xianyun saved her. Oh my god. Yatta!
Skyward! Scatter!
Yatta! Okay, that is amazing.
Scatter! Skyward!
Bam! Oh my gosh, she's so fun. Okay, maybe I am gonna roll for her. And she can heal. She seems so fun. Okay, maybe I am rolling for this lady. Yatta! Yatta! Bam! Okay, that dive bomb is my favorite part about her. Oh my god, I got hit. Except now everything's on cooldown. Oops, I messed up her skill. And I'm ulting. Bam! Oh my gosh, she can plunge. She's so good at plunge attacks.
Those monsters would hardly
is that
have
her
pursued
weapon?
you with such ferocity, without sufficient incentive.
Oh, not the
They were likely
swiping.
incited by the
Oh
presence
no,
of
I might
godly
swipe for her.
remains.
For Xianyun, I mean.
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by
not the lost
contraptions of
50-50.
one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest.
Aww.
Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
I'm sobbing,
To see
actually.
you
What the
happy.
heck?
That was more than enough.
Literally concerned mother. Literally concerned mother. Like, out of all the Genshin characters, Cloud Retainer is the most literal mother.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Yes, it was
One had almost neglected to recount the
the
absurdities
absurdities.
of that tale.
Why was it absurd? What happened in Liyue Harbor that night? What happened?
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry,
You didn't see-
refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
She sounded so offended
One
by
had
that.
no choice but to apply powder to one's
Powder?
body to conceal the
Powder.
variegated
She used
nature of
powder?
one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when
It's
one
so
stood
funny seeing a
before you
crane
devoid
apply
of any
powder on
other
herself.
coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuandai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being.
It's that feeling of being grandmother.
Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Are we done with the domain?
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuandai. One recognized you upon your very entrance
you
into
knew the whole
Wanmin
time,
restaurant.
girl. Oh my god.
One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
Yes, the little
Indeed,
girl is
one
quarter
wished to bring your story
adept.
to
So
a
adeptus are supposed to be
satisfactory
like
end with
really
this visit to Liyue Harbor.
ascended animals. This is the best way I
Still,
could describe
one
them.
could not reveal your identity right away.
So yeah, she's
Had
basically
one
a
simply
quarter
informed you of all you had lost,
spiritual,
all those
if that makes
cherished memories
sense.
would merely have become the fictionalized account of another.
Sort of like
Memories
Ganyu.
are
Ganyu's
most
very similar to that.
meaningful
She's
when
half
recalled by those
adeptus.
who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more.
Aww.
When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest,
Mother,
it is the
literally
responsibility
mother.
of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time.
I love how she's just like, oh, a few
Nearly
decades.
delayed the
They're just so quick to her.
One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature.
So her
lacking
days
in
are
the
limited,
ability
is
to
what
even
Xianyun is
comprehend
saying.
Its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her
She's
sentience
returning to
one day.
Crane?
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
There's no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness.
Become a Crane?
This is a better result than
I guess
could
it isn't
have ever
sustainable
hoped
for her to stay as human, is it?
How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave.
Oh, little girl.
You're all I have left. Please.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A
You're gonna
growing
leave her
young
all
lady like
alone.
yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong.
Unless a Cloud Retainer wants to become yet
Granny
another
you'll take
mother.
good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny.
I mean, Xianyun already has adopted like three kids by now.
Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
We will meet again. Oh my gosh, I'm sobbing. You know, the fact that they're zooming in on the traveler's face kind of reminds me of Ether and Lumine meeting again one day. No, the girl turning into a bird. No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
It is time then. He's still crying. The frog walking by. Goodbye, old woman. You're but a simple crane now. And there she goes. And now she's all alone.
Xiu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural.
I still
if
think
not
Xianyun
fitting
should just adopt her
response to such
and just
an
move
event.
on. You know,
Tears
more
are a necessary
another
part
child.
Of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress.
I too
and
cry.
misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Oh, do you want us to mess with that thing too? Oh god, what's gonna happen if we sleep next to this thing? The parents are dead. Her parents are very much dead and gone. Wait, is Ether dreaming? It's a cutscene. Sleepy time. Ether. Ether makes me so happy. Is Lumine here? I literally think Lumine is here. I think I remember this in the trailer. Old lady, you're back. Oh. But I'm pretty sure this is just Xianyun's machine at work. It's Lumine! Oh my god. Look at the way they just reunite like that.
I always believed we would see each other again.
He's talking!
That our days of separation would finally end.
This is literally from the Tats trailer.
Would be behind me.
Oh, this is what I hope happens when they reunite, man. I'm good. I'm sobbing. This says Lumine. I love that the voice actors are talking.
If only things could stay this way forever.
I wish, dude. But it's just a dream, kiddo. Oh. He's crying.
A nightmare?
No, it was a dream for sure, but not a nightmare.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
They were, but
It was a good dream.
reality hit him.
It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
He wasn't. Oh, Xianyun. Sleep again. Wait, no. I thought she was saying to sleep again. All the animals running around him like a Disney princess.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness. In
This
the
is
face
such
of
a good
danger.
cutscene, man. What the heck?
And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
Literally, she's such a mother. She is
After
a
all,
mother.
As an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
I'm actually. Paimon dreamed about. You know, I actually was wondering. I was wondering what Paimon was gonna be dreaming about, if they were gonna try to imply something lore deep with her, but no. Freaking. I have no words. I have absolutely no words.
Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. Oh, Paimon wasn't talking
I have
to you.
absolutely
Paimon
no
had a dream
words.
about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
I think everybody treats the traveler as young, as very young, even though they're hundreds of years
better.
old.
Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore.
Xiao's
Madam,
singing in the
Adeptus?
background.
Could I, ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Yes, adopt another child.
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Grandmother.
I know Granny thought what she did
Great
back then was
grandmother,
wrong.
actually. Great grandmother.
She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Yeah.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal.
I want to learn how to turn into a
Fact that
crane.
Yuandai's
No,
blood
not
flows
that.
through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean...
Master. Oh.
Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Arlecchino's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin
Not
and
in front of
violet
her.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path.
Yes,
to
congrats, Shenhe
enlightenment.
and Ganyu. You have a new
So long
sister.
as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you
Didn't
say that,
Shenhe
but
say the
Paimon's
exact
not
same
seeing any
thing?
tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comfort. That is precisely why one plans to relocate
Oh,
to
she's
Liyue
actually gonna go
Harbor.
to Liyue Harbor.
Xianyun shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
That's why you took on this human form.
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe,
It's
you
true.
and I, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now.
Aw.
One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
Yeah.
Why
He
are
really
you
is
all
going.
so silent?
Paimon is
Shocked?
just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
Mm-hmm.
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One would be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret.
I absolutely
So,
enjoyed this.
when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time.
Oh my
One has
god.
some matters to see to before one's departure.
I have to freaking skip
Preparation is the
time.
key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale.
Yeah, I gotta
The
make some
earnings should
money.
provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but
Near a
what is
rock?
mortal life if not one expense after another?
I wish I could move in 2 days as well.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting
Ooh,
your
you're gonna
mind
give me
and sitting in
furniture?
meditation as you listen to its
Sure.
melodies.
As long as it doesn't put me
Might
into a
help you find a
dream
new
again.
perspective.
You know, very the dream that would make me cry. That would make poor little Ether cry.
Promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? So, about your move to Liyue Harbor, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
Those old
I have
fossils.
left an explanatory note in my abode. Those two old
Old
fossils will discover
fossils.
it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company. Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades,
Those
however,
two?
I find
Private
myself caring
escapades?
little
What are
for
they
how they shall
doing?
receive this news.
That's so funny. Okay, I think we have to talk to Xingqiu, but I'm gonna wait 2 days later. Oh my gosh, see, this is so awkward, like how slowly the clock ticks. Talk to the child. Oh, I didn't even bother looking for her. I saw Xianyun and I just talked to her and skipped immediately. I did not see the girl. Was she there, Prophet? Well, now she's gone. Yeah, Xianyun's gone. I assume the child is too. She was right in front of me? Bruh. I missed her. I didn't even notice her. I saw Xianyun because she's got the big old Bayonetta legs. I thought the girl was just gone for some reason. I'm used to characters randomly disappearing after cutscenes. So where's her house? Oh, we also were supposed to talk to Xingqiu, but I did not talk to Xingqiu. Where was he supposed to be again? I'll try looking for him, but I highly doubt that he's here. Xingqiu was supposed to be up here, right? Xingqiu was like right here, but he's gone, right? Yes. Oh no, Xingqiu's here.
We meet again, dear friends.
Great! And it's all thanks to you!
You'd quickly go over the whole story with Xingqiu.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here,
Aww.
I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end. Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps.
I hope Ether and
And
Lumine can
don't
do
worry,
that.
I'll keep this all to myself. It's not my story to tell, after all.
Okay, that was really good extra dialogue. I'm glad I checked that out at least. I wonder if Shenhe's have Wanbin restaurant also. I'm gonna try to stop by over there on my way. Is Shenhe here? She is not here. Wait. No, this is the wrong restaurant. This is not Wanmin. Is Shenhe over here?
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I hate.
I think I may have.
No. No, Shenhe is not here. I assume that they're at her house.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables.
So she's a hoarder.
Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can.
Is she trying to sell her
careful.
stuff for too much mora? Miss Xianyun.
What are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years.
Girl, why are you trying to say several hundred
Question your
years?
legitimacy is pure
Don't
folly.
say that.
Several hundred years?
Indeed.
They're family heirlooms,
They're
you see.
family heirlooms,
You have to go be a human,
Passed down
lady.
over many
You have to be a
generations,
human.
as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely
Been around for a while.
We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part
Girl, I
with
think
them.
you're gonna have to find a different
Indeed,
job. I
you
don't think
should
this is gonna
consider it
work.
an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment.
An
I've hired
expert?
to appraise them
Wait,
for me.
I know exactly
Should
who
be
this
here
expert is. I know.
Expert, you say?
I know exactly who this is.
Very well. I will wait for a little
I know
while
exactly.
longer,
I know exactly
Traveler,
who this guy is.
Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you,
You
can
live
find me.
next to a rock?
Master! Oh,
Oh,
it's you two
Shuyu.
again.
Hi.
Hello. Shuyu! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Very good.
You know how to make clothes?
Yeah, I like the new outfit.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Aw,
Actually,
mother and
I should
child.
probably sort through my stuff a bit
She's
first.
literally like
Everything's
the
kind
mother
of
figure.
messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master.
Oh, does she have a oh, she has a gift for her.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned.
I'm
when
telling
can we
you,
expect
it's
her arrival?
Zhang Li. It's Zhang
So
Li.
soon. Ah, there
It's
he is.
Zhang Li, isn't it?
Here, allow me to make some
I knew it.
introductions.
I knew this old
is Mr.
twink
Zhang
is
Li,
here.
A well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Xianyun.
Give me
She's
one
the
moment.
who's
I need
looking
to
sell the
do
collection of
something.
valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
Old man.
If it isn't Miss
It's you.
Xianyun. It has
Yeah,
been
Miss
quite some time
Xianyun.
since
Yes,
our
yes,
last
it's totally
meeting.
her.
What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed.
Indeed.
This is so
Most
awkward.
serendipitous.
This is like.
Have you been
This is
faring
so
well as of late,
awkward.
Mr. Zhangli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences
My
left
God.
me with such insight.
Of course, they have to bring in Zhang Li at some point.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Yeah, of course.
Indeed.
You don't want to know the half of
How
it, dude.
fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, Allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser.
Yes, she totally
well-versed
is.
in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
Zhongli's just here to give a seal of approval.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this
Gosh,
conversation,
the way they talk to each other is
must
so funny.
ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial
Oh my
relationship.
gosh, dude, now you're too paranoid.
Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never
You're
know.
way too paranoid, dude.
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Offended.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
Isn't this your house?
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait.
The way you delivered that line was funny.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables.
As a Zhongli
Take
enjoyer,
this mechanism,
I win.
for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric
Of course
grace.
it's
I'm
perfect.
sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend
Yes, give her all
procuring
your
every
money.
last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
What's that, Naya?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Very formal.
Zhongli!
My friends, have you been doing well?
Very well.
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to
Xianyun.
settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further
Dispense.
conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one
They
has gained a
treat
much
Lewis
better
so well, don't
appreciation
they?
of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways
It's
that
gonna look
are
like the Xianzhou
impossible
Lofu
for either of
from
us to
Star
imagine.
Rail.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make
What
a
if
valid
Genshin's a
point,
prequel to
Paimon.
Star Rail?
Now that the sale has
No, I'm
concluded,
joking.
what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in
Oh,
trying
I wonder if that's her
bamboo
special
shoot
dish,
soup.
the bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
They're arguing like old people.
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh, hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu,
The whole
triple layered
course?
consomme. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thanks.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
My old boss.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good.
He is your god.
Master,
He's
have you ever tried
retired.
Adeptus'
He's
temptation?
retired.
I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even
Adeptus
just one
temptation
bite.
is delicious, of
You know,
course.
'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
that sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey,
Paimon, you
wait
can
for Paimon!
float.
Hey, wait up!
Oh my gosh. Look at them all go. And that's the end. Grus Serena chapter complete. Oh, we're done. So she lives here now? In this little house? Next to Yinger? Oh, heck no. Get me away from her. I'm gone. Nope, I'm gone. So Xianyun... Wait, what do you mean wait, go back? What do you mean wait, go back? There's nothing here. Oh wait, unsigned letter. Little you, my dear daughter. By the time you read this, oh, mommy and daddy will have to go on a long journey. Your granny may get a little forgetful sometimes, so try to jot down little reminders for her around the house whenever you can. Mommy and dad are telling you to take care of granny while we're gone. You might be wondering why we have to leave. Well, my dear daughter, in this world, everyone's got something they must have to do. Daddy was awfully sick as a child. How sick, you ask? Well, even the doctor could barely feel Daddy's pulse. He was that weak. There were many times when Daddy thought he might make it, and then though Daddy pushed every time. So how did they die, I wonder? Daddy loves this world right back. They told Daddy that this mission would be super dangerous. Oh, so they must have been part of the Adventurers Guild. Or something like that, and they died while on a mission. You'll have grown a bit taller by the next time Mommy and Daddy see you again. Oh, they never did, though. Let's use a code. If you still remember that one phrase. Wait, what's the secret code? While the Moonlit stands guard, evil shall never prevail. What are they trying to reference? I don't know what that's trying to reference. I don't know if it was something in the chasm, or maybe it's something in Xianyun Vale that they're trying to reference. While the Moonlit stands tall, darkness shall never prevail. I don't know what that's trying to reference, but man. That was a very, very sad letter though, because they're gone. They're gone. They're T-O-N-E gone. But that story quest was amazing. I have been so content with the story quest they've been doing for the 4.x series. Like, Xianyun's was good, Navia's was good, Serena was good, Neuvillette's was good, Linny's was good. Like, they've been really having consistently good writing in these story quests. I've been very satisfied with them. This one was, again, really good. And maybe I roll for... I'm gonna do 110 pull for Xianyun right now. Watch, right now. I did not like Riceley's. That's why I purposefully did not say Riceley. I skipped over him. I skipped over him on purpose when I was talking about them all. A weapon? Oh, that's disappointing. It's not even that good of a weapon. Let's see. Let me see. 4-star? Not a 4-star. At least give me Gaming. No. Oh, Barzan. That's not it. But you know, as a Xiao enjoyer, I guess I'll take her. I'm gonna try rolling for Gaming for the next couple of days. Oh, she's almost C6. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Because Farazan C6 is very good. But yeah, I guess I'll be rolling on this banner for a while. Oh, I lost my 50-50. Well, I guess we might as well try again. Oh, C6 Farazan? Okay, well, at least I got her. Oh, that's not her. Give me Gaming, come on. Oh my gosh, why am I keep getting Farazan? Oh, there's Gaming. Hooray, I got him. I'm gonna screenshot this. We got Gaming. Screenshot. Okay, well, we got C6 Farazan and Gaming, so I guess we got that. Lost my 50-50 for Xianyun, but I got C6 Farazan and Gaming. Alright, I'll take it. I'm not too upset, actually. Oh, I skipped over the voice line. Yeah, because I skipped. No, I didn't get to hear it. I can't, see, that's the problem, is you can't skip anymore if you want to listen to the voice lines. Wait, let me see Farazan first. C6. Perfect. And now, what else? Let's check out Gaming. I wonder if his voice line is here. Would it be profile voiceover? Where would it be? It's the hello? Oh, it's the hello. Okay. Let's listen to it. Why not? Even though this is, if only I could listen to Xianyun's hello 9.
Hey, boss. The name's Gaming. I'm a guard from the communications office.
A guard?
All this needs shipping, right? No. You grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem. It'll only take me a minute.
I love that it's Kaelus's voice actor, by the way.
Oh, and if you ever want to book a Wushu dance, me and my crew are available in a heartbeat. The troupe's called the Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm the head. Not to brag or anything.
Anyway, yes, Kaelus's voice actor did such a good job. I can't wait to see more of Gaming during Lantern Rite. I will keep trying to roll for Xianyun as we go along. I'm pretty much close to pity again. I think I'm really close. So yeah, Story Quest was good. I'm not that upset.